Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to restore backup and how to transfer data on the POCO F7 Pro. Okay, so let's begin. So as you can see, I just resetted my phone. Now we are in the setup process, so let's click on next. In here we need to select our language. Then let's click on next. Click on next again, choose your region. In here we need to accept that we have read user agreement and privacy policy. Now click on next, and now we have the option to set up using another device. So we are definitely interested in that. And also on our second phone, because we will need it for this method, we also have an information to set up new device. So in here, let's click on Android device. In here, click on setup. Click on continue. Okay, and now we need to scan the QR code. Okay, it was pretty fast. Now we need to verify that it is us, because we are basically transferring data from this phone to this phone, and also we need to verify that it's us who are doing it. So we need to draw our pattern from the second phone. So have that in mind and don't forget about it. Okay, now it's automatically connecting to the Wi-Fi. Okay, we don't need to SIM card right now, so let's click on next. Okay, and getting your phone ready information, so now we need to wait. Okay, and now we have copy data from your Android device. Click on next. Okay, and again the process has started. On the second phone we can see continue setup on your POCO F7 Pro. And now we have information that the phone is getting ready to copy. This might take a few minutes, so have that in mind. And now we need to select what we want to copy. Also below that we have how many free space we have in the available storage, so 2.2 gigabytes of 390 gigabytes available storage. So that's good. And now in here we need to select what we want to copy. So we can select on apps, photos and videos, music and other audio, device settings and the call history. And for example, when it comes to the apps, you don't need to copy all of them, but if you click on the apps, in here you can select which specific ones you want to transfer. So let's say you don't want, I don't know, the Magic Fluid and the TikTok. It is up to you. Okay, so let's click on OK, click on copy, and now the process has started, as you can see. Now we can select the fingerprint or face data, but for now it's not necessary. Now we have the Google services and our Google account below from the second phone. Now let's click on accept. I'm also gonna turn on my backup. Okay, now we need to select the browser and the search engine. I'm gonna use the Google Chrome as a default and the search engine as Google. Now again, click on continue. Now we have option to let contacts nearby find you and share with you. It's not necessary, it's up to you. I'm gonna click on I agree. You can read everything for yourself. Now we have the Gemini, which is the AI. Let's click on continue. I'm gonna turn it on. Now the Google Pay, for now I'm gonna skip it. I don't want to add any card. And in here also I'm gonna click on no thanks. Okay, so on the second phone we have information that the copying is finished. Continue setup on your POCO F7 Pro. So in here we don't need to do anything. We can click on close. And on the F7 Pro we have the information that the copying is done. So click on done. Again, getting your phone ready, so we need to wait. Okay, now we have the basic settings. Here you can enable the location, the automatic system updates, send usage and diagnostic data, personalized ads, user experience program, system daemon permission, update apps automatically, and Xiaomi interconnectivity. It is up to you. You can read in here what those options do. Okay, so now click on next. In here we can also enable the parental controls, but I'm not gonna do it. In here we have the phone settings. I'm gonna leave the default. I'm gonna click here on skip. Now we have we need to select the default launcher. It can be classic or the app drawer. I'm gonna leave the app drawer. Now we have the recommended apps. I don't want any of them, so I'll just unselect them. Okay, now click on next. Now I'm gonna use the buttons as the navigation mode, but you can also select the full screen gestures, as you can see. And now we have this information that it's preparing the system. Okay, so now on the second phone we can click on close. We won't be needing him anymore. And now let's wait until the phone launches and we will be able to perform any action on the home screen. Okay, now we can click on continue. And now, as you can see, everything has been successfully copied. Also, if you see here, when you launch the screen, you can see that it is currently installing apps. For now, it's 0 out of 27. Okay, so that was the first method. Okay, so now let's go with the second method. So we are again in the setting up process now. But for now, we want to click on skip. Now again, it's checking for the SIM card. So let's click on next, we don't need it anymore. But now we want to connect into the network manually. So select your Wi-Fi and type your password. Okay, now it should be working. Now click on next. Let's wait. Again, we have this process getting your phone ready. It always launches like 3 times during the setup. But we can skip that, so we need to wait. Okay, checking information. Also, I'm gonna tell you, if you don't know how to create a backup, also on our channel we have a video when I'm showing you how to create such a backup, so if you want, you can look for it. Okay, and now we need to sign in into our Google account. And this method is basically restoring the backup from the Google One. And to do this, we need to log in into the same Google account on which we made the backup. So it's very important, so remember about it. So now log in into your Google account. Okay, type your email. Okay, and now the password. Okay. Then click on next. And remember about it, log in into the same Google account on which you made the backup. Okay, so now click on next. Click on I agree. Okay, now getting account info. And now again we have option to copy apps and data, so let's click on next. And this is what we are looking for. Restore data from another device, choose a backup below. And in here we have a bunch of backups, as you can see, but I'm gonna pick the one I made, as you can see, 30 minutes ago. So let's click on it. And in here again we need to choose what we want to restore. So we can restore apps, contacts, device, and the device settings. So when it comes to the apps and the contacts and device settings and basically everything, you don't need to copy all of them right in here when they're selected. For example, when you click on apps, you can only restore the specific ones, for example. So let's say I don't want TikTok, I don't want Spotify, I don't want Opera, I don't know what more. I'm just giving you an example. I don't have so many apps, so I'll just leave all of them. Click on OK. Same thing with the contacts and device settings. And once everything is selected, simply click on this blue button, Restore. You can see also on the screen that restoring process has started. And just like in the first case, I'm gonna click everything in here. Okay, now the search engine, just like in the first case. I'm gonna select the Google Chrome and the Google. I'm gonna click on continue. I'm gonna click on no thanks. I'm gonna launch the AI. I'm gonna skip the Google Pay. and again getting your phone ready. Alright, and again we have the basic settings. It's up to you what we will select. Click on next, click on next again. I'm gonna click on skip. I'm gonna select the app drawer. In here I'm gonna unselect all of those apps because I don't want them. I'm gonna select the buttons as my navigation mode. And now we have preparing system. Okay, setup complete. Click on continue. And we are ready to use our phone. Also now in the background, all of the apps will be installed automatically. As you can see, 1 of 12. So it's gonna be made automatically in the background. Okay, so that was the second method. Okay, and now I'm gonna show you the last option. So let's go straight into our settings, into the about phone, and backup and restore. So if you have a backup made local, the local version of the backup on your phone, simply click on mobile device, click on restore, and as you can see, we have one backup. So to restore it, simply click on it, click on restore. The restoring process has started, so we need to wait until it gets to 100%. It shouldn't take that much time, so don't worry. Okay, 15%, 20. Okay, 100%, it's done. 46 items, 2.43 gigabytes. Let's click on finish, and that's all. You can see also the information right in here. Restored successfully. Okay, and again, and the last option is by using the Xiaomi Cloud, but you need to be logged into the Xiaomi account. You need to be aware of that. And now we have the, simply click on backups if you have one. Click on allow, click on manage cloud backups, and in here we have our backup. To restore it, simply click on restore data. Okay, now the loading process is on, and in here we can restore the settings and the home screen layout and the apps. So let's click on restore again, and now again we need to wait until it gets to 100%. You can see below the percentage, preparing to restore, and how much is it going to take. You can see also here cloud backup, restoring settings. So let's wait until it gets to 100%. And now, as you can see, restored successfully, POCO F7 Pro. We also have the date, restored items on which hour, which day, and total file size. Okay, so that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.